In last few decades, technology has affected every aspect of our life, whether how we travel, how we shop, how we communicate with each other. We can see the effect of technology everywhere. With this, I, Dr. Rasmeet Kaur Malhi, Assistant Professor, Department of Management from the Bhopal School of Social Sciences, welcome you for this module of Business Environment, where we will be discussing about what is the impact of technology on business environment. Let us have a quick overview on the learning outcomes from this video. In this video, we will be talking about what is meaning of technology, what are the features of the technological environment, how technology affects business, also what are the technological factors which affect business, and what are the ways to adopt technology. So let's get started. There are various factors which affect the business environment. Few are controllable and few are those factors which are beyond the control of business. Out of them, one of it is the technological environment. Technological environment refers to the state of science and technology in the country and the related aspects such as rate of technological progress, institution arrangements for development and application of new technology. Let's have a quick look on the definition on the technological environment. One of the very famous economists, J.K. Galbraith, has defined technology as a systematic application of scientific or other organized knowledge to practical tasks. Let's understand what are the features of the technological environment. Moving on to the features of technological environment, it is a component of macro or indirect action environment. As I said, it is one of those environments which are uncontrollable or which is beyond the control of business. Technological environment changes very fast. So another feature of this environment is that it keeps on increasing rapidly. It affects the manner in which the resources of the economy are converted into output, and technological environment is self-reinforcing. Technology has impact on business both in the positive manner as well as the negative manner. Let us understand first what is the impact of technology on business in the positive ways. When we talk about technology and its effect on business in a positive manner, it actually gives us an access to store and manipulate the data. It gives us increased speed and volume of communication. Further, it helps to reduce the language and cultural barriers. Technology also helps to reduce the cost of production, and it reduces administration cost, waste, and further increases the efficiency. Further, moving on to what are the advantages of technology on business is that it helps in increasing outsourcing of key functions, that is by cutting the operating cost. It gives higher quality products at the competitive prices through improved innovations and development in the business. It gives better working conditions, flexible working practices, and greater opportunity for the personnel working in the organization. Now let us look on what are the negative impacts of technology on business. It brings the real cost of remaining ahead of the competitors. Technology also brings barriers to entry to markets, where allowing the smaller companies to compete using relatively low cost web marketing tools. Further, empowering the customers to seek lower prices and better deals. Another negative impact of technology is that it increases the support cost such as licensing of software, maintenance of equipment, and training of the personnel and staff which is working in the organization. It reduces job security in the longer run. The pace of constant change in the technology undermining the existing organizational structures and also brings a threatening to social relationships. Now let us move on to what are the technological factors which affect business. When we talk about the connection of technology over the different factors which affect the business, it can be technology and society, technology and economy, and technology and the plant level or the individual level changes. When we talk about technology and society, there is a relationship which exists between business and society. Also, there are certain consumer expectations which are there in the society from the new technological advancements which take place in the business. It brings along with it complexity of system and also brings certain social changes. Let us understand how technology and economy are connected to each other. Technology brings qualitative and quantitative increase in productivity, which further increases the growth in the economy. It also brings a need to encourage new research and development in the economy. With technology, it brings more intellectual and upgraded jobs in the economy. It brings further the need for highly professionals and knowledgeable personnel working in the organizations, and with technology it brings need for bioprofessional and multi-professional managers. Now let us understand how technology affects the plant level changes. When we talk about an individual or a plant level change, technology brings the impact on the total organizational structure. Also, it brings resistance to change in the individuals who are working in the organization. Further, it helps to import of new technology. Further, when we say at the plant level, the total quality management increases or improves in the organization or business. With technology, we have more business process re-engineerings which are done, and we have a flexible manufacturing system with the technological advancements. Now let us move on to what are the different ways to adopt technology in business. Technology is transferred through the following methods, such as according to the nature of technological transfer and by according to the nature of instrument used. We will be taking them one by one. Beginning with according to the nature of technology transfer, as per Cooper and Hoffman, they have given threefold categorization of how the technology can be transferred as per the nature of technology. First method is by simple direct sales of technology. Second is by the process packaged sale of technology. And the third is by project package sale of technology. Moving on to the next one, that is according to the nature of instrument, how technology gets transferred. So it is either where we talk about the technology is sold in the form of equipment, or it is a redesigning of a plant supervision, or by management of new licensing, and by the direct investments done by the multinational companies. Technology transfers from one country to another in various ways. One of them is by the movement of people. Movement of people, that is, which includes immigration, return of immigrants, study visits and other travels, also brings technology in the economy. By foreign investments and which are associated with the transfer of knowledge and equipments, by the import of machinery and equipments, by technical cooperation programs, material and bilateral official and private programs, and also by licensing, patent and know-how agreements. The chief instrument of transfer from the developed to developing countries of technology is through multinational corporations, which are also known as MNCs. These MNCs are huge industrial organizations which extend its industrial and marketing operations in a number of countries through network of branches or subsidiaries. They bring with them technical knowledge and equipments and also participate in the industrial development programs of the developing countries by licensing, patent and know-how agreements. MNCs organize their operations in different countries through any of these following alternatives. They are either in the form of branches or in the form of subsidiaries or by joint venture companies or through franchise holders or by participating in the turnkey projects. Let's have a look on each of them individually. When we talk about a branch of multinational company, this is the simplest way of extending the operation. Under this alternative, the multinational companies set up branches in the developing countries, and these branches bring with them the technology of the parent company and are linked with those developing countries. When we talk about a subsidiary, they also operate by setting up subsidiaries in the affiliated nations. Multinational companies set these subsidiaries in a particular country and establish these subsidiaries under the laws of that particular country. Further, when we talk about the joint venture companies, under this arrangement, the MNCs, they make available machinery, capital, goods and technological expertise to the indigenous firm, that is the developing nations. Moving further to the franchise holders, when we talk about that how MNCs, they help the developing nations by taking the franchisees. This is basically a special kind of arrangement under which an affiliated firm produces or markets the product of a MNC after obtaining a license, proper license from that multinational corporation. And the last one is by the turnkey projects. Under this organizational form, MNCs, they undertake to complete a project from the scratch to the operational stage. When these projects are ready and are in a position to hand over to the host company, they further give them to the host company or to the developing nations. So with this, we come to end of this video. There are certain references which are listed which you can refer for the further reading. Thank you for watching this video.